Hello, good morning, children. Today we are going to start lecture number 2 of chapter 12 Indian Democracy. Before that, we discuss some topic which we were study in first lecture. Okay? In lecture number 1, we have studied about election in democracy, then democracy and water. Most important point in this topic is adult suffrage. 18 years of age or above who is enlisted in the voter list can cast vote. Then one person can only one vote. Then Rajya Sabha, Rajya Sabha is the upper house of parliament and Lok Sabha is the lower house of parliament. The state has the legislative assembly, legislative council also. Water is a center in forming of Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, council and assembly. Then voting is an important process in democracy. Every voter should exercise the right to vote, and voting is not only the right but also duty of citizen. Then election, the foundation of democracy. Um, like elections are held in mostly everywhere, like self-government, like gram panchayat, taluka panchayat, district panchayat, etc. Then one line is statement is important for the examination. Election is the lifeline of the nation's democracy. Then public opinion in democracy. That is most important, because in a democratic country and in a democratic system, government is chosen by election. So in election, public opinion is the most important. So public opinion in democracy is an important topic. In second para, you can see that a strong and organized public opinion is a very important in democracy. Then and second line, public opinion help in creating such a condition where the government cannot afford to misrule or neglect the country, and alert and intelligent public that keeps itself informed cannot be missed by government. Okay, public opinion is a highly essential, right? So these all are topic we were studied in lecture number 1, and now we are start lecture number 2. So are you ready? Okay, we are going to start next topic. Okay, mediums of public opinion formation in democracy. Two types of media: print media and electronic media. To cultivate the human psyche and to create a strong public opinion, the various information and broadcasting agencies are very useful. In today's time, various mediums are used to transmit information to the public. These mediums contributing to build a strong and effective public opinion. This question is important for examination from this chapter. Difference between print media and electronic media. For the 2 or 3 marks, it is important. Okay, please mark this difference. First, print media. If these questions ask in examination, you should write in difference form, not in paragraph. Okay, because mostly the question ask like difference between print media and electronic media. So you should write both the side 3 points or 4 points respective to the marks. Okay, so first, print media. In today's world, newspaper, periodicals and journals hold the most important in facilitating the people to know more about incidents, events and situations taking place nationally as well as internationally. We all have some news day by day, right? I mean, we will get, and we all know related news uh, by newspapers, periodicals, journals, etc. And most of the incidents, any events, any situation taking place at anywhere, anytime, nationally or internationally, it is important to facilitating to us by but by which medium. So that type of medium is like a newspaper, periodicals, journals. These all are the types of print media. And if we whereas we talk about electronic media, so mobile phone, you I mean televisions, these all that all are electronic media. See students, now here I give you some related points which you write in difference. Okay, the same information, sorry, third line, print media help people to evaluate their opinion either in favor or against the information presented by them. Suppose we can take one example like if any event happen in Mumbai, okay, and that incident see in television, I mean news channel and also in newspaper. Okay, so we all read the newspaper and we all have different opinion about that event, but some people's in favor and some people's are against the information. So like this, print media is helpful to the public to evaluate their self opinion either in favor or against. The same information presented by the print media can create multiple viewpoints in the people. People give different individual responses to the same information and develop individually diverse opinion. Uh, these both the paragraph are important, but from these two para you have write 5 to 6 point only in question. It is essential that the opinion created are true, firm, and unbiased. Please underline this point. Opinion created are true, firm, and unbiased. And first para, first line, newspaper, periodicals, journals. Then third line, print media help people to evaluate their opinion either in favor or against. Please underline this point. Please. Then if the print media present bias or false detail, then it is possible to create false public opinion. It is absolutely essential to have freedom to press so that false public opinion is not created by presenting only achievements of the government and thereby hiding the faults, failures or shortcomings of the government. Please underline this point. It is also important points. Freedom of press so that a false public opinion is not created by presenting only achievements of government, right? And thereby that's hide the faults and failures of government. So ours is a diverse nation in terms of language, culture and religion varieties. The regional newspapers are much sought after in corresponding region. Mostly a newspaper related to Gujarat is not seen in Maharashtra or Rajasthan and other state. Uh, Mostly it get, but no, it is rare in case. All public, all the people of Maharashtra and Rajasthan could not cannot see the or read the newspaper of Gujarat, right? Because in Gujarat Samachar, mostly news related to the our state, not related to the Maharashtra or Rajasthan. So Regional newspapers are much sought after in corresponding regions. Regional newspapers then have an immense contribution in cultivating public opinion. Print media has failed in cultivating public opinion in countries and regions having less literacy rate. In spite of these, various organizations, industrial groups, political parties publish their own dailies or periodical on to the influence exerted by the print that material, like Institute of Chartered Accountant of India, ICAI. This one is one type of an institute. They publish their own journals for the student and also for the member. Students journal and members journal. So this type of is journal periodicals mostly published by political parties, industrial groups, then institutions, right? The government also published various periodicals and issues providing important information. Here we done the print media. I hope you all understand properly. If you have any doubt, you can ask me through the comment and also ask me through the Google Meet. Okay? But I hope you don't have any doubt in this topic because this topic is too much easy. Nothing tough in this topic. Any 5 to 6 point which you like, you have right in your examination. Then electronic media. Print media is like newspapers and periodicals, but print media is not useful where a person is not literate. I mean, not educated. A person who is uneducated is cannot see. Cannot read the newspaper and periodicals. So at that time, electronic media is useful, and electronic media is more useful than print media because all people are not read the newspaper daily, but in through the electronic media in a short time and easily any information provided and easy to understand. So uneducated people can also uh, sorry non the other informations and news. So electronic media is useful for the both educated and uneducated people, but print media is not useful for the uneducated people who cannot read. Okay. So electronic media, audio visual media like the radio, television, cinema, etc. are the important in public opinion. Electronic media is more effective in the region of lower literacy rate, right? This point is also I told you in starting this topic. It is seen that radio and television are considered for more important than newspaper and periodicals. Live telecast of incidents occurring nationally as well as internationally can be easily made available through the medium of radio and television. And the public opinion can be created through the serial, drama, movies, which can help portray socio-economic as well as other problems like untouchability, dowry, exploitation, and poverty. Uh, for example, any story related to the untouchability and dowry given in the newspaper, but all the people is not read the newspaper, so that is not effective media. But through any serials or drama or movies, we uh, we can easily available that information and our message and provide to the public that message, and it is effectively okay. So like current recently a movie of Sushant like Chichore. So that movie pass a good message through the to the public, right? So through the movie, that message is easily passed to the public. But if that type of story given in the newspaper or periodicals or a journals, so if you Like all the public read that journals or newspaper? No. Read this story? No. Not interested. Because all have not time, right? But for the movie purpose, mostly public are going to the multiplex and see the movie and easily mo- motive of the movie to pass the message is done, right? So public opinion can be created through serial, drama and movie which can help portray social, economic as well as other problems like untouchability, dowry, exploitation and poverty in entertainment manner. Please underline this point. Other shows like Southern India, right? Then CID, etc. shows see in television for this type of problems and portray to social economics as well as other problems, right? Then in today's world, apart from television, the arrival and spread of internet has helped people to enjoy news, serial, dramas, and movie sitting comfortably in their homes. All these media can create an adverse effect through the presentation of distorted, obscene, and violent information. Hence, it is essential to monitor and control transmission of harmful content through these important mediums. Like we can, we have already seen in movies. If in movie any scene through drugs or smoke, then a small type of instruction given कि it is harmful for the health, right? So this type of content it is seen in movies and others shows. So in democracy, it is desirable that the political parties and NGO protest against various options and valid programs telecast by the electronic media. Mostly advertisement are fake, which presented different and actually affect along different. So adverse effect can be made on public. Okay, so first para and the second para is important. Then third and fourth paragraph that is important but not that much important. So we just doing plain reading and by yourself you do just read. And now we are moving on the last para. Electronic media are very important in today's time. This paragraph is important. You have to write this para in your answer. Okay. In today's time, electronic media is very important, more than print media. So, in democracy, the people and government should exercise patience. Electronic media help to transmit through people's thought, detail, talk to government, and similarly help transmit the detail about the various plan and achievement of the government. So radio can reach in distance and remote areas, but as it is only audio media, it has been less effective. So television is a comparatively to the radio is more effective because television see the picture with information and in radio system only audio media it has been available. So, television programs, though expensive in nature, have gained more public viewership than radio. In democracy, it is desirable that public opinion should be cultivated so as to cater to the needs of welfare of the nation. Here we done the two most important topic: print media and electronic media. Please, students, do, don't lose your concentration and please underline and mark the important points. Okay. Next topic, types of democracy. Before I start this topic, I told you some important questions related to this chapter and also for the chapter number 9 and chapter number 10. Okay, because in lecture number 1 of chapter 12 I uh, give you some question about chapter 1, 2 and 8. Now I give you some question of chapter number 9 and chapter number 10. Only detailed question which you should write in your fair note, and then we continue our lecture. Okay, so please come on to page number 72. Please students, come on page number 72 of your textbook, chapter number 9, exercise. So from this self-study exercise, you should write question number, question number 2, question number 3, question number 5, and question number 6 only, because question number 1 is covered in a short note, so question number 1 is not important. So question number 2, 3, 5 and 6, these 4 questions you have to write in your fair note. Then or short note, all the short notes is important, so full question question number 1 to 6 of short note you have to write. Then give the reason. Mostly reason statement number 2, 3, 5, 7 and 10 is important. Remaining is also important, but these are most important. So 2, second, third, फिर मैंने क्या बोला, हाँ 7, 8 then 5 and 10, it is more important. So all statements you read 4 to 5 times, and second, third, 5, 7, 8, 10 you have to write. And then MCQ is but obvious, all you write. Then please come on page number 82, right? Exercise. Students, in this chapter you don't write full exercise, okay? You write all the topics like a short note. First question is okay. Whenever you start this chapter in your fun note, if you done this exercise in your fun note, then don't write again. But if you not start this chapter in your fun note, then please write first question is types of organ, legislature, executive and judiciary. Then you write 2 types of legislature, unicameral and bicameral, and this definition. Then you write a short note on Lok Sabha, only 5 to 6 points. Then qualification, only 4 to 5 points. Then Rajya Sabha, then also qualification for Rajya Sabha. Like these, all the points of this chapter you can write in your fan note. If you done of this chapter's exercise, then you not need to like this, right? Okay, but if you are not start this chapter in your fan note, then you have to write like short note on Rajya Sabha, on Lok Sabha. In short, you need not write full exercise, but you cover the all points. And if you have any doubts and problems, then it is more preferable कि आप ओनली एक्सरसाइज लिखो. ओके, अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रही है कि मैम कैसे कौन सा पॉइंट लिखूं, तो आप एक्सरसाइज लिख सकते हो. बट अगर आप हर एक टॉपिक को शॉर्ट नोट के जैसे लिखोगे, तो फॉर एग्जामिनेशन पर्पस इट इज़ मोर यूजफुल. ओके, नाउ लेट्स कंटिन्यू अवर topic, I mean our lecture. Chapter number 12, Okay, we are moving to our next topic. Please, students, come back to the current topic on page number 95, chapter number 12, Parliamentary Democracy. No doubt in between I tell you some questions and answers and topics because you need some rest. So uh, we utilize our time and you and I'll give you some rest. Okay. So now come back and start the next topic, types of democracy. Various countries in the world have democracy. There still exists diversity within the various democracies of different countries. Our country is a parliamentary democratic system. So, in a country like USA, there is a presidential parliamentary system. In our country, parliamentary democratic system. Whereas in USA, presidential parliamentary system. So, we shall see in detail about two types of democracies. First one is a parliamentary and second one is presidential. In our country, parliamentary democracy is done. Our country has accepted the parliamentary democracy. In parliamentary democracy, president appoint the leader of party who get the majority number of seats in Lok Sabha as the prime minister, and the prime minister form the government. And parliamentary government is completely accountable to the Lok Sabha. It remains in power as long as it enjoys the confidence of the majority of the members of parliament. Uh, where is our parliament? In Delhi, right? So in our country, parliamentary democracy is accepted, and in this type of democracy, president appoint the leader who gets a majority number seats, and then prime minister forms the government, and government has a completely accountable to our Lok Sabha. It has the power as long as it enjoys the confidence of the majority of members. Then presidential democracy. In our country, this type of democracy is not useful. It's the second important types of democracy. In such type of democracy, a president is directly elected by the people. देखो thin line difference between these two types. In parliamentary system, president appoint the leader of party, and in presidential democracy, president is directly elected by the people. President remains in power for the specific period. In short, parliamentary democracy में prime minister is a post, and in presidential democracy, post like prime minister is not available. Only a president handle the whole nation. And in parliamentary democracy, prime minister and president both the posts available. The president remain in power for the specific period as mentioned in constitution. Presidential democracy is prevalent in many countries including US. So here we done the topic of types of democracy. Next topic, election system in democracy. We will start in next chapter. Here we complete our today's lecture. In today's lecture, we have studied about print media, electronic media, then types of democracy, and some questions which important for the examination I'll give you. I hope you all take that questions and write in your file note. Okay, so goodbye everyone. From the next lecture, we start this topic, election system in democracy. Till that, please see all the lectures perfectly and with good concentration, and don't left any important points and topic. Okay, goodbye everyone.